And we're back with another day of 7 days to die. Day 15. Put my coat on here because it's gotten cold. Successful horde night. Most of the spikes taken out as expected. We got to clean this up real quick. Gonna stick my stuff in a box. You know what? Before we do that, I'm gonna go look over here. See if it looks like these things will be getting caught up on this. I think this is where we killed zombies, though. I don't know if. I think that's where we went. You know what? I'm gonna take before the next horde. I'm gonna take this fence down. I don't see any other damage though. Look over here also. I mean, maybe right there, but I don't. I think that's pre-built as part of the building. Anything in here? No, it looks good. I mean, I think we're okay. I don't know. I'm gonna take that fence down. Actually, let's look in here. Before the next one, this fence is coming down. Did I even loot this? I may not have even looted this. No, I didn't. Any other tires? Yeah, we didn't loot this. Otherwise, I would have wrenched the car. Which I will do now. Okay. Ow, damn it. Before I get all into that, I'm going to take this load back. I think that's it. Really not entirely blown away by the loot on this one, but what are you gonna do? We can't really loot during the horde, so there's a lot we miss. Bunches of stuff to do today. Just lots of housekeeping type stuff. But we're going to get a lot done. We're going to get some cool stuff done, actually. Cool. Don't want to deal with you guys right now. I got stuff to do. Hey, what's up, Open Range? Just killed it. Just had a horde night and just doing my day after stuff. Hey, I'm gonna show you something in a second. I just gotta finish eating here and. Um. So I needed to get I needed to get what you call it, construction up so I could train steel, which I did. So I took your advice. That was a good idea. I basically secured this base, put a new entrance in, put a bunch of drop boxes in here. That's basically all the loot. That's the end of it from the town here, which I thought was kind of cool. But snug as a bug. Oh, I missed one, actually. You know what? Let's take care of that since we're... I didn't need this, but I figured I'd go ahead and spider-proof it because I couldn't, I hadn't leveled yet. I needed something to hammer on, so I went ahead and just put this lip all the way around it. But it's kind of cool. You kind of walk around the roof. I've got 40 points. I'm going to save them. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I might do quicker crafting, because I love that perk. Really speeds things up, especially when you're spam crafting. But anyway, well, that's my story. And I got the stuff. We got the workbench in. I'm going to build a mini bike tonight. And set out. It's day 15. We looted this whole town by day 10. So I'd kind of like to have the key POIs in that other town looted by the end of day 7. 18 or 17. 18 will work. There's there's the poppin' pills that we already looted, so that's out. And there's a military bunker. A prison, and a gun store, and I think there's a motel also. I kind of wouldn't mind trying for another wrench, but you know we'll have to see what it looks like. I think that's in the wasteland part, so I may skip that, but I think that's doable in a couple days if we jet over there tomorrow on the mini bike. And then I want to come back and finish getting this place set up. Maybe do some work on the horde base. And then whatever time is left in the week, do some exploring on the mini bike. Go see if we can find another town. But that's my story, man. How you doing? Yeah, that sounds like me playing. Mass crafting, looking for a workbench. Kind of the story of my life in this game, actually. I used to just go ahead and train the workbench thing, but like once I found out, you know, it's like pretty common to find those gas stations. Now I'm like obsessed with getting free workbenches now and chemistry tables. I know that feeling. Quality Joe is nice. The thing I've noticed about Quality Joe is, you know, I mean, scavenging goes up so slow. You pretty much have to. Hang on, I'm counting. Let's see, the coffee may stay out this time. Um, you know, you pretty much have to boost scavenging with points to get it up where you can train Quality Joe, right? But I've noticed that like when you've just done the minimum for Quality Joe, like your loot definitely improves for sure. But it seems like you still need to like keep looting and get scavenging up a little higher before it really kicks in and you start getting really good stuff. Is what I seem to be noticing. Have you noticed the same thing? I mean, it's not a big deal because the loot definitely does improve with Quality Joe for sure, but just an observation. But like Quality Joe plus higher scavenging is awesome. Like when it starts pushing up into the 70s and beyond, it gets really good. I guess that while that's running, I'm gonna cut some trees. Oh yeah, did it get nerfed? You think? How you still pop browns? I don't know what that is. Oh, you mean on the con on the loot? Yeah, what is brown? That's like in the hundreds, right? Yeah. I had on that last game when I was trying to get stuff together to build a cement mixer. I had full quality Joe, but I had just gotten it, so I probably had like 60 or close in scavenging. And I wrenched a car. I'm not sure if that comes off your scavenging skill or what, but I wrenched a car and got a 1 quality engine, which of course just had cement mixer written all over it. But it was literally 1 was the number on it. Okay, before we get into Minibike, while there's still daylight, I want to run around and just make sure we got all the tires off the street. And I'm gonna kind of whack these things, kind of do a little civic beautification here. See what all tires we can put together. Hey, I don't really use mini bikes that much as we've discussed, and in fact, I've really only used one like to any extent once, to be honest. How much gas do you recommend carrying around? $2,000? And how far will that generally get you? I mean, I imagine the quality of your mini bike probably determines a lot of that. But like, can you go from one end of the map to the other like that with 2,000? Okay, cool. I've got a couple of pretty good engines, I think, and I'll probably do some combining. And I guess while you're out, if you run low on gas, you can always like wrench more cars, right? I mean. Do you ever get to the point where it's like necessary to go mine oil shale to make gas, or is there always plenty around? That's one of the reasons I've never really like jumped right into the mini bike, is just because I don't want to have to supply it with fuel, to be honest. Just seems like it'd be a massive pain in the ass, like constantly and forever. You're having to like put gas, like kind of like real life, having to put gas in it. That's cool. Well, good. Well, I'm excited to check it out. Like I said, I'm doing things differently this game, pretty much, so that'll be different. Two o'clock. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Any definite do not do's on a mini bike? Like go off a cliff, that sort of thing? Anything I'm not, I mean, you know, I imagine it's probably pretty obvious. I know the one that I had that one time, I freaking ran right into a radiation zone not paying attention, and by the time I realized that I was going so fast, I was so far in, it did me. Three o'clock, 3:30. I know there were, cause I stepped on one, but I haven't seen one since, and I've been like watching, you know, cause I didn't want that to happen again. But I guess that doesn't really doesn't really solve your problem. So maybe they're not. Cause I haven't. Ow! I haven't seen one in a while, and cause they went in that big patch we had last fall where we got all the new POIs, and then there's been one patch since then, I think. That was just mostly like bug fixes and stuff, but I imagine that could have been retuned. This is not good. This is not good. Oh. I had another death yesterday. No, the day before. And it was straight up zombies killing me, just like the first one. It's kind of... Kind of humbling, really. Start getting a little overconfident. But basically, I misjudged the distance between. I had two. I cleared a bunch of zombies outside of Forge House that I found coming back from that crossroads. It was that following morning, and was having no trouble with it. And then there were two bloateds. And I misjudged the distance on one of them, and the other one was a lot closer than I thought too. And basically, one got a stun on me, and the other did me. Although when I went back for my pack, there was one of these guys hanging out with the two. You know, they like to hang around your pack. So I kind of half wonder if maybe one came up behind me, because I was out in the middle of nowhere. He could have come from anywhere. So who knows? But like both deaths this game have both been just straight up beat downs by zombies, and it's a little disconcerting. Because usually I pretty much just usually die just to like, I'll have like one of those maybe, and then usually it's just stupid stuff. Bears, dogs falling off of something blows up. You know what I mean? Just some fluke thing. But both deaths in this game have been straight up just zombies whacked me. Yeah, the Spike Club is good. You know what? Usually I get this. I have a tendency of getting the Spike Club schematic pretty early, so I usually just start using it. But I don't have it in this game, and I've been using this Barbed Club. It's great. It's like a poor man's Spike Club. It's really good. It's a noticeably better than the Reinforced Club, which I also actually really like. I like the feel of the Reinforced Club. If it was as good as this or the Spike Club, I'd probably use that instead, actually. But yeah, this is like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I used the Barbed Club once or twice when I was a newbie, but this is the first time I've ever like used it for any extended time before getting the Spike Club, and I've been very happy with it. I really like this club a lot. I'm gonna start making a point of getting one of these like earlier if I need it. If I haven't gotten the Spike Club, of course. Yeah, it does. So does this, though. So does this. Look at, if you've got the game up, look at barbed club in your crafting menu. I think the spike club's better at it. But this does it. Or does it too, I should say. I keep coming down here to leave. It's kind of funny, really. Let's go clean up these corpses we made. We got, let's see, 5 o'clock? Yeah, we got time to do this. And maybe make some new ones. Damn it. Yeah. Like, booted you off the game? That's when you say, and you say it just like this. This is important. This is important, Open Range. I mean, as an older gamer, there's a little piece of advice. This is how you deal with that. You say, and I quote, you say, "Woman, can't you see I'm gaming? Make me a sandwich." I'm only laughing. I don't talk that way, obviously. I'm only laughing because I gave that piece of advice to somebody joking around, and we were playing EverQuest one time, and like he said he tried, he about got hit in the head. And I was like, "You idiot! I was kidding." Very cool. Very cool. They look cool. What kind of games is she playing on her Switch? That's all like pretty much Nintendo kind of sticks to their own titles, right? Like like Zelda and stuff like that. Present yourself. Present yourself or be gone. Oh, there we are. Zelda and Donkey Kong? Yeah, that's cool. I could deal with some Donkey Kong actually. When I was a kid, I was like that was one of my favorite freaking games. Absolutely loved that. Go to the pizza joint with the family on, go mom and dad take you out for pizza on a Friday and go play the arcade version. Well, that didn't help me. Just run all this back. Did you? I haven't paid too close attention to it, but the ads look cool. But they always look cool, and then I never get in. I never get into it. I'm gonna have to break down and actually like make myself play World War II. It looks awesome and it seems to play awesome, but I want to play the campaign, and I can't stand music in games. Like it just ruins the immersion for me. And there's no like, if you can imagine this, you can't turn the music off in that. Like, it's just nuts. How does a AAA game, like, I mean, it's Call of Duty, for God's sakes. Everybody in the world's going to play it. How does a AAA game get released in, what was it, 2017 like that, without being able to turn the music off? And every now and then I'll go ask on the Reddit, like, have they fixed this yet? Like, can we turn the music off? And it's actually really funny because all the, like, fanboys come rolling in, like, giving me a bunch of shit about not preferring music in games. Like this one guy commented on my last time I asked a few months ago, literally unplayable. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's just a preference. I'm just not going to play the fucking game if it's got music I can't turn off, because I don't need to feel like I'm playing a movie. I play video games to get immersed in what I'm doing, and it's not a criticism of the game. It's just, give us the option to turn off the freaking music. It's ridiculous. But I thought that was pretty funny, though. Like, it's some weird remote idea that somebody might want to turn music off in a game. Suddenly it becomes strange and remote because you criticize, you post what sounds like it could be a criticism, which really isn't, but could possibly be a criticism of someone's favorite game. It's really funny. It's actually really funny. Been a gamer for a very long time, but gamers never cease to just crack me the fuck up. Was it? Well, maybe I'll have to suck it up and deal. Is it supposed to have that feel to it, do you think? Is that why you couldn't turn the music off? Because they want it to be like playing a movie? I watched some of I didn't pay like real close attention. I didn't watch all of it, but I caught the replay on YouTube of the Battlefield presentation at E3 from like yesterday, the day before, whenever it was, and it looks pretty cool. Like they're gonna have like you're gonna be able to move artillery around with trucks and stuff, which look pretty cool. Because apparently you've never been able to do that before. Which, come to think of it, I can't ever remember being able to do that either. That definitely would make for probably a pretty interesting tactical situation if you had the right people playing. Which is kind of why I don't play shooters, because you never do. It's rare. It's pretty much just everybody out just running around shooting each other. Multiplayer, at least. I like a good campaign every now and then. But I think the last Modern Warfare, or the last Call of Duty I really got into was Modern Warfare 2. I think. Maybe Black Ops 2. I don't remember. It all kind of runs together. That's cool. Well, I may have to suck it up and check it out. Maybe I'll stream it. I'm mega bad at those games. Like I have the worst potato aim in the world, and I just like die 100 times and. There's this guy I used to. Well, I still do every now and then, but I just don't watch all that many streams as much as I did. But back when I was like watching, streams all day, every day, for about a year, when I first got into Twitch a few years ago, there was this kid that he's big Madden NFL player is his thing, but like once in a blue moon, like he plays Madden year round, but I think like after football season's over, like in the winter, sometimes he'll kind of play some other stuff just because he's a little burned out and it's not football season. People are ready to move on to other things, and he'll play some other stuff. And I was in his stream one day. The kid's absolutely hilarious. That's the thing. I'm not into Madden football on as a gamer, but I just always liked watching his stream because he's just a fun streamer and he's hilarious. And he kind of summed it up. He was like one of his viewers. He was trying to think of what game to play when he was playing some other stuff, and one of his viewers was like, play. He listed the games that he had, and one of his streams was like, he's like, play Call of Duty, whichever one it was then. And he just laughed. He was like, I assure you, like, no one wants to watch me play Call of Duty. That's sort of the boat I'm in. Alright, so Minibike. I'm gonna go ahead and just to make this go a little more smoothly. Dedicated mini bike chest. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We got any batteries? Hey, open range. Have you noticed in your games, or maybe I'm just having a streak of bad luck, but I wanted to ask, have you noticed in your games that the games being has been kind of stingy with engines of late? Not bad, not terrible, at least. I guess that'll work for now. I'm gonna wait till my miscellaneous crafting is capped, and then I'll remake these. Hopefully, score some more shopping baskets along the way. We'll have a nice mini bike. I guess I should probably get some repair kits together, huh? Hey, open range. Do you know offhand what repair kits stack to? I want to say it's 50, but I can't remember. I guess doesn't matter because I can only make 12 right now, and I don't feel like making tape. So we will go with that. Hey, how's it going, Bud Hair? How you doing, buddy? All right, guys. I usually stop the stream around 2 a.m. game time to reset the game to try to avoid the dreaded MD5 error that we get on Xbox. I'm actually going to stop it a little early tonight because I'm at a good stopping point. We're going to put a mini bike together tomorrow. Got it all ready to go. Pretty psyched about that. I haven't had one in a while. And we're at a good stopping point, and I want to go watch the Bethesda showcase from E3. They're gonna be talking about the Fallout 76, or that's what is reportedly being called. And I'm really interested to see what's going on with that. I don't tend to go for a lot of game hype like this, and I don't really do E3 usually, but I have to tune into this, and I think it's starting right about now. So I would encourage everyone to do the same if you're interested in that game, because if you're a Fallout fan, it looks to be good, in my opinion. But anyway, we'll see. But I'm gonna stop this. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you joining the channel, and hope you enjoyed it. And hope to see you again soon sometime. Thanks.